The Grocers Cassius Association, sort of at a standstill. You heard Godson Johnson a few minutes ago, at a standstill, waiting on the office of the Prime Minister to either sanction what they proposed or to come back with a counter proposal and say, hey, here's something that's doable for everybody involved. Yeah. They are prepared to just continue with business as usual tomorrow.
Yeah. What is disturbing in that whole conversation is I heard him said that the Prime Minister did not know the ramifications of these actions. Now, I just want you to digest that. The Prime Minister is making a decision to control the pricing on pharmaceuticals and retailers. So according to them, when they explained the ramifications, he did not know the ramifications. How do you make a decision as a leader without calculating the repercussions of your actions? You know, that's irresponsible. And, you know, when it first came out, we told you, and I said on the show, that Venezuela tried it. The whole economy collapsed. Because when you try to force the private sector to capitulate to your demands, see, there's public sector, which government controls, and there's private sector, the government don't control. If the government comes into my business and say, listen, you could only sell this for this price, I can say, buddy, I ain't bringing that in no more then. If I could only make the profits you telling me I could make. So the Retail Association is saying to the government, the pharmaceutical is saying to, listen, remove VAT and duty of this and then let's talk. They ain't heard back from them yet. Because the government don't want to play their part. They don't want to play their part in bringing the cost of living down, you know. They want to throw the responsibility on everybody else, but they don't want to play their part. They don't want to say, let me stay my behind home and save some money. But they want to go and go and go and go and go. They want to go. You see, you got to play your part too, buddy. You got to play your part because you are the leader and they're highly irresponsible. From Bermuda to this Egypt trip to forcing these people, they are irresponsible, highly irresponsible. But then now you want to blame the Retail Association, the Pharmaceutical Association, saying that, oh, y'all don't like the Bahamian people. Well, pull by them. Who don't like the Bahamian people? Y'all got the high VAT, y'all got the high duty. They say, okay, we will do our part, but you do your part. And the government say, no, you don't hear from them. You don't hear Christ saying from them. That's the problem. It's a one-sided street for them. But the fundamental thing which is scary for every Bahamian who listens to me, Philip Brave David said he did not understand the ramifications that comes with these actions.
Did he say that, or did the gentleman before?
Well, the gentleman said, he said.
I don't know if he did. He said he believes the Prime Minister was not, or whoever advised him, were not fully abreast of the ramifications of going in this direction.
Well, let's put it this way. So if you are making move A and you're not fully abreast, that means don't move. Because you don't know how many people are going to be affected. Which industries are you going to wipe out? First of all, if you're going to build a house, you got to first count the cost, eh? You got to know exactly what you're getting into. You can't just start, oh, I got one brick and let me start moving. You got to understand that as a prime minister, as ministers, whoever you guys are in leadership, whatever you do, you almost create the reality of our society. And so you got to be careful when you begin to make decisions that will create a reality that you're not prepared to live with. And the reality that's going to come out of this is, I'm sure they're not prepared to live with it. The Retail Association say, listen, we can't live with it. And the Pharmaceutical Association say, we can't live with it either. And so right now we are at a stalemate. The sensible thing for the Prime Minister to do is to sit down and negotiate, not demand. That's his problem. You are demanding that day. Negotiate and see at which point that we could come to and see how you can move forward. But if you begin to demand, you have problems. I tell him, it can't wake, and it ain't gonna wake. They got problems.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow our TikTok account. Thanks.